Okay. And can you push a button, or you want me to push a
Yeah,
button?
no, I pushed it.
Oh, you
It's going.
did? It's
yeah.
going?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So. Okay. So. Hi. Okay. So hi. I'm George, and this is Leanne.
Hello, I'm Leanne.
See, I told you. I wasn't lying. And we're here in San Diego, and Leanne's in town, and so I drove on down to meet up with her for dinner and wild diabetes antics. So after I picked you up, we rolled in the white Pimpmobile.
Right, yeah, with the Swiss cheese pedals.
The Swiss cheese pedals they're stainless steel, right? Or like metal or
shiny.
something, shiny and Swiss cheesy and pimpy. Pimpy. If that's a word. Is pimpy a word?
It is now.
It is now. It is now. So yeah, Leanne flew in, had a horrific flight,
Yes.
a part of her flight, which
Yeah.
go to her blog, which there's a link up there. I'm gonna put a link up there, so you can go read it because it's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
it's I don't know, the epitome of ignorant people not understanding what diabetes is.
Yeah, and you gotta read it. You gotta read it because I wanted to box them out. So anyway, so we went to Old Town San Diego, which I'd never been to before. Apparently it's old, and so we went there, and it's like kind of Mexico-ish, if that's a word. Again, it is now. And so we went and we ate dinner at, I don't even know what the restaurant was called, but it was kind of like it was like in the middle of a courtyard, and it looked a lot like a wedding reception.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like we crashed a wedding,
Right.
but that was fun. And we had one of the best waitresses I've ever had.
Carmen ruled.
Carmen, we love her. There's a place right here in my heart. It's for Carmen. So anyway, so I'll tell you why Carmen rocked the house, and we of course ordered drinks, and Leanne had iced tea, unsweetened,
Yes.
and I had a Diet Coke, and so she brought our drinks back. Leanne, yours was definitely not sweetened, right? It was
checked.
unsweetened. Check. And so I tasted the Diet Coke, and it tastes like regular. Leanne confirmed.
You know how those fountain sodas are.
Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. So you gotta get your backup. So you called, hey Sea Dog, Carm. I didn't call her Sea Dog or Carm, but Anyway, so Carmen came by, and I'm like, hey, I think this is regular, and so she goes, well, that the machine that comes out of, I get that complaint sometimes, so I'm gonna try another one. Let me go check it out. So she's on the case, and she kind of storms off, and her little Mexican. I wanted her to dance,
Right, yeah.
She could have totally busted a cucaracha.
What is the name of the dance?
Folklorico. Anyway, something like that. So I don't know, and I don't do it. But anyway, so anyway, so she comes back and she gives me a diet soda, and it was diet, And she said she followed the line from the drink all the way to the box to make sure it was diet. And I explained to her that I was diabetic, and that's why I was kind of being a pain about it. And she said her dad was diabetic, and that she understood. And when someone asked for diet, she made sure. She was like, she didn't even ask. She knew, And she was just very, I don't know. It was cool. It was so cool of her to be like that.
And then you had the corn tortillas when you'd ask for the flour tortillas.
Right. And she said, no problem, honey, mijo, or something. She called me something just awesome. And I love you, Carmen. You're awesome. So, yeah, so that was really good, and we ate yummy Mexican food, and there was some music being played, and yeah, and then that was cool.
Yeah, and then we saw some zombie.
Yes, like Mexican zombie.
Zombies. Yeah.
We were walking out of the restaurant, gonna head over to where we are now, which is Seaport Village, and this zombie guy comes around the corner. And it was just really bizarre. I don't know why he was there.
Somebody had shot him in the chest because somebody doesn't know that that's not how you kill zombies.
Yeah, you don't kill zombies. You gotta cut their heads off. Is that right? Or how do you kill zombies?
I guess you could cut their heads off. I thought you just kind of blew their heads off.
There you go. Well, I prefer just to.
He had a head.
He did have a head on.
So he was still a zombie.
And yeah, so he was still zombie-like. But luckily we were leaving, and there was plenty of brain for him to eat in the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm sure Carmen got away. She's really smart. Anyway, so the rest of the night was spent here at Seaport Village, and you will know the rest of that story, but you just got to head on over to the Butter Compartment, which is that not the cutest name for a blog on the planet?
Thanks.
Seriously, I love that. Anyway, so go over, read it, watch it, and you'll learn more. Anyway, that's it.
Yay.
Okay,
Bye.